Hello.
Oh, we're live.
Welcome to the library. Hey guys, thanks for coming back.
Hey.
Hello.
Fall 2022. Let's do it.
All right, so Nicole from the library here, joined by.
Information Jason over here.
And hi, I'm Ross.
All right, so tonight is Research Rally, and we are talking about, okay, it's the beginning of the semester, literally the third day. There's no assignments, but is there something you can do to make this time benefit you?
Yeah, do you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, anything at all? We're trying to, make sure that you are acclimated at your campus, wherever that campus is. We got Sanford Lake Mary campus, Altamont campus, Oviedo. Maybe you're taking classes at Heathrow. Maybe you don't know where your parking pass is. Maybe you don't have your student card. Whatever it is, we want to make sure that we can point you in the right direction. We want to help you find the information you need to succeed, and we are the librarians to get that done.
Yes, we are. So today we had our very first welcome back Lunchbrary, Nightbrary. Okay. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna. No, I can't do that. That won't work. Oh no, I can screen share it. No, I can't do that. I was like,
real-time thoughts. Real-time thoughts.
Real time. So
I have the posters.
Okay, put it on your screen if we can. Okay. Add it to the stream. We're a little bit out of practice, guys.
There we go. Yeah, we haven't done a rally in a while.
Yeah. So today we had our welcome back Lunchbrary, Nightbrary. So it was general. We just kind of welcome students and faculty and staff into the building. Brief explanations, a little scavenger hunt about what the library offers, just so everyone's aware. But then next Wednesday and every Wednesday after, we have like special themes. We have manga next week and anime. We have graphic novels. We have rec and intramural sports events. We have Latino Heritage Month. I mean, as you can see, you'll see these posters all over campus. If you go to Radar Connect and search for the library events, you'll see the full schedule, so you can RSVP or just keep an eye out for what's going on. And every Wednesday night, 15 Wednesdays the whole semester,
from
5 to 8 p.m., we're doing what we've been doing for the past almost a year. We've had karaoke, Xbox, gaming, board games, video games, karaoke. We're trying to sign people up. We want to hear some singing. All right.
I've checked with our facilities here, Nicole. I've checked, and the glass has been reinforced strong enough to, if your voice is as horrible as mine, it will not break. The glass will not break. I try, but no, we'd love you to come down. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and if you think you're a bad singer, well, like that's kind of the point. Like you're not supposed to be like Celine Dion or Mariah Carey. Okay.
Are those the two that you're gonna reference?
Look, I'm not gonna pretend to be cool, okay? I can't. Everyone will see right through it. These kids are smart. They're super smart, okay?
Yeah.
They're at Seminole State. They'll see right through it.
You're no Celine Dion.
All right. So
okay, so that's what we have coming up. So just to backtrack, so every Wednesday at the Sanford Lake Mary campus from 12:30 to 2, we have different events, and as Nicole said, those different events, different themes, right? So you can like this one next week, we have manga, make your own manga, graphic novels, anime. We also have a seed library event that's happening in the library,
right.
And so come over here and check it out, and then back on our schedule in the afternoon. This is really where you can find out more information about research, about reference. If you have any questions specifically, and you will throughout the term. Let's repeat that. So we're in the first week here. No major assignments due, except for maybe, first day of class, and maybe you have to do like a passport or a badge or something like that to make sure that you sign.
Yourself.
Yeah, or a syllabus contract, something like that. And then we do our research rally, which we're doing now. A little rusty, but we'll get back in the mix here. We're librarians. We're not vodcaster megastars here. And then we do have our Nightbrary, which hopefully you know, but if you don't, come on over. Again, computer gaming upstairs. We have library research in case you need some help there. League of Legends. We do have our Xbox and Game Pass. We'll be handing out free tote bags and possibly t-shirts. You can play us in chess, Magic the Gathering. We have board games with Ross, cards, karaoke, and of course our Dungeons and Dragons is great. And this is all experiential learning. And remember, if you're in an FYE class, IDS 1107, you can get first year experience credit for coming to this event.
Yeah, any of these events. All right, so Jason, you mentioned when we started talking about our first research rally, you mentioned syllabi.
Yeah,
syllabi.
Syllabi,
More than one syllabus.
Well, you're bringing up old bands and stuff, so I thought I'd bring back. Who was that? Tutti Frutti. What was the name of that band, the boy band who did the?
Oh, bye, in
Yeah.
sync.
It's in
Oh,
sync or one of
okay. All
them.
right. Well,
Yeah, it was
I was just
NSYNC.
setting you up.
Yep.
I knew it, but I wanted you to step into that
I
chat.
know
You're
that
like, oh,
one.
I know
that
NSYNC.
one.
All right. Yeah. So what I was saying was, and we can go round robin here, but my recommendation for student success is right now, whatever courses you're taking, and if you're taking multiple courses, this definitely applies. Look at your assignments in your Canvas. Look at the major assignments. Look at the due dates. Get a calendar. Get your phone. Get any sort of, write it in your journal or whatever, but make sure that you know when those assignments are due, because then you can look ahead and then work your way back. So for instance, if you're taking an English class and you have to write a research paper, you might have to submit a topic one week. You might have to do an outline another week. But when are those dates? And I'm taking 3, maybe 4 courses, family and friends and pets and Netflix and trying to go to the gym and skipping the gym and then just sitting at home and eating and watching the new Game of Thrones TV show. So whatever you're going to do, make sure
You know what
that
Jason
you
did last night.
I did. I watched it. I have no idea what's going on. There's a dragon, but make sure that you know time management. Keep that in mind. That's very important. Would you agree, Ross?
Yeah, I mean, you're a student. You're probably also working, and you have family obligations and all of that. So now is the time to establish those time patterns and get to know yourself a little bit in college. I mean, college is a new experience. So you're going to be adjusting to that. You're going to be kind of like working out a new schedule. So I remember being a student and going through all of those paces, trying to juggle a couple jobs with going to class, and then, still had to go home, and take care of things. So definitely Jason's right. Like, get to know your syllabus, get to know your assignments early, so you can set yourself up for success later.
Yeah. And that way you also know too, Ross, and what am I doing? Right? I mean, I have to write a research paper. And by the way, you find out like 10 minutes before it's due. Like, we don't want you to do that. You don't want to do that. So let's find out what those assignments are. And they may vary. If you're doing a speech class, you can probably imagine you're going to be doing a speech, right? If you're doing an English class, you might be doing a research paper. But hey, you might be in an astronomy class and you might have to do a debate about the stars or the nebula or whatever it is. So look at your assignments. Again, go into your Canvas. Make sure you're able to get into your course shells. And I would strongly encourage you to look at those. You don't have to print everything out. Although what I would like to do is I would get different color markers and I'd have different highlighters and but that's just me.
But just because if somebody doesn't want to literally like print it out or write it out, that still doesn't mean that looking at it won't help you, because it just gives you a framework. It prevents that, that first wash of terror when you realize something you don't know yet that is going to affect you, or is a lot of work or scary or painful or worse.
We're getting personal here. There's a wash of terror.
Well, that feeling
the anxiety is real.
It goes to the pit of your stomach. So kind of seeing the whole thing. And I was talking to Ross a little bit earlier, and I was like, I would liken it to, when I go somewhere that I'm unfamiliar with and I'm going to Google map it, I'm going to let Google show me the way, because I trust Google. I'm a Google girl. Okay. And I don't care how far I'm going, 5 miles, 10 miles, 5,000 miles. I look at the entire trajectory of that Google mapping. So I won't memorize every turn I need to take, but I have an idea so that when those turns come up, it isn't the new thing to me. I'll be like, oh yeah, this seems familiar. Anybody? Anyway, whatever works for you. But I think that what we're really talking about is that familiarity. It'll prevent more surprises, which don't feel good.
Do you see the ticker?
Okay, yes, I am. I trust Google.
There we go. All right. So another thing too that we want to go over is, let's hide that. Okay. Where's the library databases? How do we get to the library website? So I have that one pulled up over here. And Nicole, if you want to share that. So.
We have the
Yep. So you want to go and we can drop the link
URL for it.
Yeah.
And I tried it earlier. If you Google search literally Sem State Lib, you'll find the website, and then favorite it or bookmark it or whatever these kids do these days.
Okay. And then we have the link there, and then I have the screen if you want to share that. And so we can just take a look This is where you're going to locate the information. You could see right there, the students are having a good time in the library. Lifelong learning starts here. This is going to be where you search for the information, but we'll come back to that in a little bit. This is very important over here because the hours change campus to campus. Okay, so make sure if you're looking for different hours that you come to the website and take a look. Again, seminolestate.edu/library, or you can use the shortcut that you have on the screen. You can use our library chat. We have librarians standing by, waiting for your questions. Of course, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are here to help. Let's talk about the laptop loaner program. This is a big deal here.
It is a big deal.
We have a lot of laptops that we're able to get out. So you do want to make sure that if you're interested, there is a form. If I click on the form, Nicole, is that going to make us go to the next page? Let's see how it works. You got to be signed in. Okay, so that's for students, right? This is going to be on our public YouTube channel at some point, but you have to be a student in order to get the laptop agreement form, and so you'll have to sign in accordingly. So keep that in mind, but try to get it now sooner than later because we only have a certain amount.
Now you can keep it the whole semester. So yeah, like now would be a good time for sure. Fill out the form and then come to the library and say, hey, I filled out the form. And then they'll like verify that you filled out the form and then issue you a laptop. Now, right now we have laptops that will connect to Wi-Fi. Hopefully again in the future, at some point, we will have laptops that literally are on like cellular data. So you could, if you are unable to get to Wi-Fi, if that's your situation or your preference, but stay tuned. You'll have to check back with us. It's one more reason to come into the library every week or, chat with us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Study rooms, if you're looking for a place to hang out and study. Again, this is study rooms on all the different campuses. And remember, keep in mind the hours. So here's an example, right? Here's a discrepancy. So we have Altamont and Oviedo at 7, Sanford Lake Mary at 8. Just a minor difference there, but make sure that you're aware and that you go to the website. The college website is going to be your best friend for all of this information, whether it's about financial aid, whether it's for how to get in touch with an advisor. And remember, we have folks here who want to help. Right? So just ask us because we're here to help. We want to help you succeed. Do you agree, Ross?
Yes.
Ross, we've had this is our we're here 24 hours on every Wednesday.
We're here every Wednesday. We're here all day. We were out today in the breezeway. We're,
in the heat.
Yeah, no, but it's great because there are so many resources. We could probably get rid of that screen. There are so many resources that we have that are available. And today was, big on student life, but our friends from Disability Support Services were there. Our friends from Intramural and Recreational Sports were there. It's just, there's so many things to do. And now, of course, we know, we're coming back to campus and we want to make sure that we have fun and that there's engagement, right? We want to learn and have experiential learning. And that's one of the things that the Library does. But there's a lot of different places for you to, we just talked to a student out here, Nicole and I, wants to start their own club. Great, start your own club. Let's do it. How do we do it? There's people here to help.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to share, here's a cool tool. I don't know if students know about this. There's one of these interactive maps on the Seminole State College website for each campus. You see up here, Altamont, Heathrow, Oviedo, or Sanford Lake Mary. So this is Sanford Lake Mary.
Yeah, where are we? Oh, can we zoom in to see us right now? How do we do that? There's our office, guys.
Right,
we're all right
now we're right here. We're right here.
Usually we're under the water in the aquarium, but yeah, now we're up here. There we are.
Yeah, we're right there.
Perfect.
And then I know I saw from the break room, which is actually located.
This map is legit. Well, Nicole's a Google girl, so you're used to your Google Maps.
So I was in the break room and I noticed I saw the campus security, or actually they were from the sheriff's department. They were catching students parking in the either visitor or faculty parking up here. And hey, I'm not here to put you on blast. I'm not. Yeah. I know. I'm glad that you were like, I got to get to school and I got to park and I got to get to class. Okay, we want that enthusiasm.
However, there's a policy and a rule and a regulation and a sign.
There is. And right here, this is all either guests, people that aren't students yet. We want them to have a parking spot so they can come in to register or ask questions or whatever it may be. And this faculty parking here, this is student parking. And then when you get over here, there's more student parking. So I know it's not like the most convenient, but just pointing it out. And I will say, I have to say today, once again, from the break room, I saw cars. Okay, this loop thing is weird. This is the direction we're supposed to be driving. It's really awkward, guys. I saw people going this way,
For
and
sure.
I was scared because like the last thing you want to do is like come to school and then get into a fender bender.
Right.
No, we don't want that. So yeah, so kind of pay attention to the arrow signs, take your time. If you're a little bit late to class, I'm sure your professors, instructors will be forgiving, especially the first week or so.
The first week, as I've been telling students all week, the first week is okay. Okay, week number 6, I don't know about that one. You know, you're the time's up.
That's
You
why
gotta
we're telling
come.
you, figure it out now.
Yeah, for sure. Ross, what were we gonna take a look at? I forget.
We're gonna dig
Didn't
into
we have a
it.
plan?
Well,
Oh, was
I
it?
don't know either.
Talk about
Oh.
the syllabus. So we'll
Oh,
point out
okay.
some things about. So Ross, do you have it pulled up on your screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So, yeah, this is a syllabus from a class that I work with, an English 2 class. In most of the classes use a pretty standardized syllabus. You know, like it's the same thing that you see when you register for a class. But I thought this one was a pretty good example of laying out all of the things that you need to know going into this. This professor lays out all of the different assignments on a weekly basis. Like, this is what you will be doing all semester. These are the pages you'll be reading all semester. So if I was a student planning my semester out in this class, I think this is exactly where I would start, because it tells me every single thing I'm going to have to do for this class. Like, the assignments are going to be due on these days. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if every class is going to have something as elaborate as this, but this is ideal if you can find this kind of thing.
Right, and actually, Ross, this is great. So what we're looking at here is Canvas, right? And this is what we use. And you could take a look on the dashboard on the left-hand side. We could just kind of go over that module really quick. You could see Ross's awesome picture up there on the top. And there's probably some other classes. So if you have your dashboard, right? But where's the calendar? Where's the calendar? Because I think these events populate themselves. How about the one right under that one?
They do.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
my calendar is going to look wild if it decides to open.
Right, because as librarians, we're embedded in many classes. So you may see us as one of your friendly research coaches in some of your classes. Again, especially if you're taking an IDS 1107 first year experience flight path course. And then, so if that pops open, let's see.
I don't know that Canvas is working at the moment, at least not mine. Nothing is. Oh, wait. I think there we go.
There we go. So you can see, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I currently have all of my classes muted, but if I was to do this,
yeah, let's go forward.
We'll start to see how your calendar will fill.
So let's go back, Ross. How did you do that? How do you just have to go in?
You will probably have them all defaulted for your courses. So anything that you're enrolled in as a student should automatically be populated here in your calendar.
Great. This
Mine's
is helpful.
a little different. Mine's a little different because I work with, I think I'm at 62 classes this semester I'm working with. So my calendar
is more than zero.
Yeah, is a little chaotic. But yours, I mean, it would look more like this. And if we were to flip to the next month, you'll start to see, like, your assignments are due on certain days, or you might have discussions due, or things like that. A reminder note from your professor saying, like, hey, remember to make sure that, to start working on it on this day. But the calendar will lay all of that syllabus stuff out too.
What's the agenda, Ross? What's the upper right-hand corner? What's the agenda? Because I know as we move forward in time, as we're talking, this is the very first week of classes. This is August, what are we in, 24th? What's today? What year are we in? And so as we move forward, that's going to keep populating, right? Especially as we get more into finals.
Yeah. I mean, what it's doing right now is it's looking at everything I have scheduled in the class that I teach.
Great.
From September 1st to October 17th, laid out. The agenda view is just a list. You can sort it by month. You can sort it by week even. And every view is going to give you the same information. It's kind of your preference on how you want to digest that information. I kind of like the monthly view. It makes sense to me, but any one of them are very good choices here. Just depending on what you like.
Okay. Rock and roll. So this is good. And this is exactly what we were talking about before. So if you don't have access to a calendar, you don't have a phone, no problem. It's built into the Canvas, right? And so you should be able to. The only thing you have to do is, Ross, can you select another one? What's a different, are we going to get different colors? Is that the setup here? If we have
Yeah,
multiples?
I think they do automatically label them with different colors. I'm not the best to describe colors, but
Well, that's what I'm saying. So now you get to really pause right there. You could really, now we're getting full. Now we're getting a full plate here. So keep this in mind as you're moving forward. And we don't know how many classes you're taking. You might take 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, whatever it is. But you can imagine if you get up to 3 and 4, it's going to start populating, and you're going to have to pay close attention to that, because that's the investment that you're making for this term, and we're making that investment with you. So we're right here with you. If you have questions along the way, come over to the library. Right? We can help you.
Yeah, because if you want to know a little secret, we've been told that academic support, like the library, tutoring, is literally like a linchpin for like student success. Like without it, faculty is important. Obviously, you have to have someone teach the class. So we are invaluable to your success.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ross and I, faculty librarians here, we're here to help you succeed, as Nicole was saying. And so just ask us. And so here's one of the ways that you can ask us. If we can, let's swap that screen and see if Nicole, let's do this one. Let's swap it with this one. So here's one of the ways that you can get a hold of us. We have our library Discord channel, and you could scan that QR code there. And if you don't have a QR code scanner, no problem, we got you. So there's the link in the chat. Nicole, if you can confirm that went through, that'd be great. Let us know. Get in touch. I'll leave that up for just a couple more seconds. You can see our Glasses Rally there. We love him. What's a voice? We got to get a voice for Glasses Rally. Can the three of us think of, how is it? Is it a, you know what I mean? Like, what would that little,
I don't know.
With the sound? I mean, what is he? How does it sound? Yeah.
Maybe he's not supposed to have a voice, because then you can give him any voice that you imagine in your head. You know, it's like reading a book and then seeing the movie, and you're like, that's not what I thought that guy sounded like.
But as a sidebar convo, and this is something that we haven't put in the graphics in here, we do have the cringe. We do have all those other. We have to put those graphics in there. With the
I know.
rally.
I asked Rob. I'm like, you need to get us cringe rally, because we are cringing all the time. We need like a cringe alert.
Cringe alert.
People are ready for it.
That's us. Cringe alert. Okay, great. So how does this look? Well, if you take a look, so can you see this? So when you click on the link, it's going to get you here, and you can see we have a lot of members signed up, and they're all rocking and rolling in here. And then what does that look inside? Well, we're having the conversation here. So you could see here in our, we have our Nightbrary, our Lunchbrary, Dungeons and Dragons. And so, we'd love to have you involved. And so join the, here's the link again. Join our Discord. Set it, if you want to reach out to us there and you want to DM us, we're trying to meet you where you're at, and if we're having the conversation on Discord, or if you want to, send us an email or send us a Canvas. Basically, Canvas email is probably going to be a really good place, or just drop in the library. Well, the three of us, by the way, are at the Sanford Lake Mary Campus Library. Our fabulous team of librarians. We have some at Altamont, we have some at Oviedo, and so we're all over the place. Just reach out and say, hey.
Hey, we gotta say, hey, a rally, the class is a rally.
Come on, we gotta get a voice. Come on.
Welcome to the rally class. Welcome to the rally. This class is a rally.
Is that too intense? Is that too intense?
I like it.
All right, we'll work on
it. It works.
We'll work on it. All right, we can get rid of that guy. All right, bye.
And oh darn it! I made a banner and then it went away because I didn't click save. But I just want to take a moment to, as you were showing here, I'll pop it back into the stream, showing this calendar and Canvas, and I was like starting to think, wow, like, and you're describing that things will start to populate more in, like, it's not, everything's not there at once. And I was like, wow, this is probably gonna like start to look, like, oh no, like there's so much to do, or there's too much to do. Can I do it all?
Right.
And something I'm always like repeating to students, or reminding even myself, because learning never stops throughout your life. College is supposed to be challenging. Like, it's not supposed to feel easy. And just because it feels challenging, or it seems like it's going to be difficult, it's supposed to be that way. And that doesn't mean you've already failed. Like, just because something looks hard to do, that doesn't mean you already failed at it. You didn't even try yet. You just looked at the big picture and said, wow, that looks like that's going to be kind of difficult, or sort of difficult. And it's supposed to. So I hope that's encouraging to anybody out there who's having those feelings of like, wait a minute, I can't do this. It's too much. That's why we're here to help you. That's why the Academic Success Center is here to help you. That's why your teacher they're not even called office hours anymore. They're called student hours because it's all about the student. So many things in place to help you out.
Yeah, keep that in mind. And you're right, Nicole. Some of the things too, you would think, well, what are some of the things that would go away? Like, oh my gosh, my social life or whatever. Well, buddy up. Come to a study room or come to our drop-in research lab, and we have our music going. We did it today with Shaku, another one of our librarians. We just turned on our Spotify and we just started jamming out. We had about 6 people in there. We're having a good time. It was cool. Are we ready for it? Do we have a commercial? Right, brought to you by that product from that company. Please support that company and buy that product.
This is stuff too, what the library is doing and all these departments. You're already paying for it. We're trying to sell you on a service that you've already paid for. It's part of your tuition. And it's part of your fees. Like we're here. Like, hey, let's help you. Oh, look. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of working out, there's the new Raider Center. It's practically brand spanking new, and getting in there and working out, building up some muscle tone is good for whole person wellness.
Nicole, Ross, I'm not sure. Does the camera add weight here? Like, is this look as big as it is? This is a 75-pound dumbbell.
It doesn't
and
add
I'm not
muscle
talking
weight.
about me. I'm talking about what I'm holding. Come on, that was a good one.
That was pretty good.
All right. Woof, that was a great workout I just had at the Raider Center. Go over and say hi to Kurt and Jeff. That's on the Sanford Lake Mary campus. Where is that, Nicole? I wish I had a map here, courtesy of a Google girl.
Okay. Library is right here. Jason, Nicole, and Ross are right here.
All right.
And the Raider Center is just a few short steps over here.
Boom,
but don't worry about steps. You're going to get in shape. So a few extra steps is good. That means you exercise more. So that when you're over there, say hi to Jeff.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Do we have a? Can we pull that up on the health and wellness? It's under health and wellness. So if you're looking on the and I have it if you want to swap over here, seminolestate.edu/wellness. Okay, so where lifelong learning starts here. There, be active, be well. Okay, and you can see there's the gym. You want to get swole, you want to get some steps in, great. You want to do some basketball and some fun stuff. And you can see they have free health and wellness opportunities. Again, we're trying to help you. We're talking intellectual wellness. We're talking whole wellness. And we're talking student support. When are the office? Oh, whoa. We got some basketball here. I've been trying to get everyone to go play basketball. We got volleyball. Hey, seriously, what's pickleball?
Okay.
Can someone explain to me? I feel old. What is pickleball?
It's like...
Is it dill pickles?
No, it's like
some version of tennis or something, right? Like there's a net.
We're 3 librarians. We don't know the answer to this. We should probably use our chat service.
Jeff explained it to me, but it was the first time I ever heard the definition. So I didn't really absorb it that well. I'm sure if I look it up again, or if someone tells me again, it'll stay in my brain. You know,
we got to get them to come on the show.
Things.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, look, they have fitness classes, kickboxing, yoga, abs. I can lead an abs class. Just kidding. We have kickboxing, dance. So there's a lot of great stuff here. There's also online resources here. Okay, so again, this is here to help you. So we've been showing you a campus map at Sanford Lake Mary. This is the Health and Wellness Center, the Raider Center, brand new. And you definitely should go check it out. Weight room, fitness area, basketball court, and so on. And go say hi to our buddy Jeff over there. That'd be great. What else can we talk about it with regard to student support services? Oh, we should talk about our friend Garrett over in the Academic Success Center, the Tutoring Center. So, Ross, what is the difference, pop quiz, between the Tutoring Center and the ASC and the library? Is it the same thing? What's the difference?
Well, no. I mean, we're both in the business of making sure that you succeed. That's what we do here. But the Academic Success Center is where you're going to go for your actual tutoring. Here in the library, we are here to help with your research and help you with your citations, things like that. But if you need a hand with, like, let's say the writing itself, you need some punctuation and grammar help, that kind of thing. The writing tutors in the Writing Center are going to be your best friends there, and they're great. I mean, I use them even for some of my own professional writing, like and they're buddies of mine. But they also have math tutors and science tutors and foreign language tutors and all sorts of different tutoring opportunities. But they're the people that will sit down with you for an hour and explain, how to do, a quadratic equation, or how to really interpret this like biology lab that you have to complete. They're the people that are in that world for you. But you can always just drop by. They're open all most similar hours to us actually. But like you can just drop by. I don't even know that you have to schedule an appointment, but you can. But they're the best people to meet with for that kind of stuff. We do the research part. They do the rest, kind of.
Yeah, and we have the website pulled up here, Academic Success Center, not just Sanford Lake Mary, all the campuses, Lee campus at Oviedo, Altamont Springs. And what about online? We got you. Virtual modality there. So everything is here. Which website am I looking at? Great question. SeminolesState.edu. And then it's academic-success. I dropped a link in the chat for you. You can always find it on the Seminole State College website. And a little bit more information here. Maybe you're taking the PERT. Right? Maybe as Ross was saying, maybe there's specific discipline specific. So if you need science resources and there's different study skills and math and so on, make sure to check the hours of operation. They'll probably change. Let's take a look here. We got Sanford Lake Mary. All right. Oh, so they close at 6. Okay, great. So you can come right over to Nightberry right after that. That's good. We're here 5 to 8. So we want you to come to the campus, have a good time, learn some stuff, meet some people, and continue your lifelong learning journey.
Yep.
Awesome. So we have the library, and the librarians can help you with your research, your references, your citations. The Academic Success Center can help with your tutoring, your grammar, your punctuation, your math, all of that great stuff. You also can go over to the Raider Center and go lift some weights or walk on some things. Nicole, how long? We did that thing the one day, and we went, and we were there like a half hour, an hour. How many miles did you go? 17 miles in an hour?
But I gave myself vertigo, like.
Oh, I tore my shoulder out playing basketball. Maybe we shouldn't go.
Yeah, but I don't know, but yeah, they've got the treadmills, all the stuff. It's great. It's brand spanking new. Like you can't go try to go to a gym that's elsewhere that's cleaner than the Raider Center at Sanford Lake Mary campus. Like it's nice. It's really nice.
Yeah. And here we are. We're at graduation, right? Destination graduation. There's Rally.
Hey, what's up, Rally?
Oh, we got to get that voice going. But this is a great place to find information. Also, let's go to the news. And just to show you, if you wanted more information on the library, don't we have a full focus feature here? All about the library. Perfect. So you can learn more information. We're talking humble brag, y'all. So this would be really cool. Check it out. They're in the Sanford Lake Mary campus library right there. Having a good time. Cool. Thank you. Shout out to Carla. Appreciate that. Thank you for the love. And so we're getting close to Nightberry here. Does anybody have any questions, thoughts, concerns? Nicole, do you have any questions? Ross, any thoughts? Any concerns?
None for research rally.
Yeah, not in general. In life, we're librarians. Oh, let's take a look. Let's do the one last thing. Let's take
we
a
got
look
a viewer at the last. Hi, viewer.
Hi, viewer. Hi, viewer. What up?
I just had to laugh because we've had 0 all the whole time, but we're still practicing.
People come in and out. That's fine, and it lives on our YouTube channel, which is good. So here's the deal. Let's do a test. So we're back on SeminolesState.edu/library. Note that we have our 24/7 library chat. To repeat, librarians are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So when your assignment is going to be due Sunday night at midnight, and you got that last minute kind of kick, and you're like, oh, I got to get something going. Librarians will be available. How do we do that? Let's try a thing right here. I'm Jason. You can put in your email address if you want to. That means at the very end, if you want to get a transcript of your chat, if there's some links in there that the librarian provided, you probably want to keep that. And then what's your question? Hi, Jason here. Can someone help me? There we go. Great, and let's see what the deal is. Please wait. A librarian will connect shortly. Oh, this is great. Maybe I should actually make this a little bit larger. Where did we go? Is it? There it is. Can someone help me?
Let's see who we get.
Let's see who we get. Okay. So we have different chat schedules. We're all on here. We have different times of the day. So you could get any of the librarians. I'm getting impatient. Oh, Chantel. Yay, Chantel.
All right. Tell her. Chantel's like, oh no. She's probably like, what's happening? Information Jason. when the library is closed, there are other credentialed librarians literally from across the globe, pretty much, staffing the chat and their experience. They're credentialed, meaning they have the Master's in Library and Information Science. And so they are able to help you at any time. But like right now, the library's open. So our library staff, librarians from Seminole State are answering chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, this is Chantel. Fantastic. Looks like I got my reply coming here soon. And, this is who we are. We're here to help. Okay, what do I need to do?
She is on. She is like,
yeah,
she's ready to help.
Awesome. Just saying hi. Nothing more. Hey now. Okay, and then when we're done, let's see here. What do we got here? Where's the thing that Ross? Where can I? Oh, end the chat. Oh, this is what I like. All right, good. So you can put your comments. You tell us, hey, we did a good job, bad job, whatever. This was obviously a great job. You want to be contacted, and then here you can email yourself. However, I think you got to put your email address in if you want to email yourself. Is that correct?
In the beginning,
that's probably why that's there. Anyway, that was fantastic. Great. I got exactly what I needed. Thanks for commenting. Done. 24/7. We have that chat service available for you. So take advantage of it. We're here. And you can also text us too. Put this in your phone right now. That is our text number. You can always text us. Just put it right in your phone. Go ahead, Nicole.
Hey, what's up? This is Classes Rally answering your text message. How can I help you? Classes Rally.
Wait, just make sure that it doesn't get too Donald Ducky.
I know. I'm trying to see where it goes.
I'm just saying, I mean, I hear a little bit of it, but I think we're good.
This is librarians. We're professional librarians. We all have master's degrees and above. Okay, great. So, and by the way, this is all the information.
Figures, but we have the minds of children.
Well, yeah, there's a difference between childlike and childish. We are childlike, okay? We're not childish. All right, so here's some numbers here. Sanford Lake Mary circulation. You got the circulation numbers, but this is the text number. You can always just send us a general email here. Where is that information? Great question. seminolestate.edu/library. Anything else on this page? Oh, the laptop agreement form we went over, study rooms. And then again, here's how you can find the information you need to succeed. This is where you're going to be looking for the academic databases, all the scholarly resources. And again, please, please, please look at your syllabus. Look at the course assignments and find out exactly what it is that you need. Because if it just says internet sources, well, then there you go. But if it says library sources only, here's where you go. And Primo, that's our library search engine. You can put anything in here. And if you're taking an art history course, you just put that in. Let's take a look and see what the deal is. And then we're going to button it up because we got to start getting ready for our Nightbrary, y'all. We got the Xbox going, karaoke, Dungeons and Dragons. Ross has the board games. Oh, look at this. Oh, more chat. Okay, great. We're good. We talked to Chantel.
It's always there for you.
Great. And you can see here's a journal article, peer reviewed. Great. If you look at your assignment and says that's what you need, that's what you need. Let me make it a little bit. There we go. We got books. Really, this is very similar to like if I'm purchasing something on Amazon, right? You look over here on the left-hand side. You want to use the filters to narrow it down. You don't just put shoes in and you get size 10 Nike, canvas shoes. You have to make those limiters, right? So we can get into that in future research rallies, but that'll wrap it up for tonight's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Uh-oh, what happened here? Oh, get rid of that guy. There we are. I don't know. The screen went crazy. Anyway, Nightbrary. All right.